The Health Department will be conducting adult blood screening and blood pressure clinic on Thursday, the 25th of February, from 8 to 10. The clinic will be held at Bailey Elliott High School gym, located downstairs. Registration is required. Please call the Health Department at 973-593-3079, extension 1 to register. If you don't have a pen and paper, you don't write it down, please again go to the Health Department homepage, and the fee is $25. That's all, Mayor.
Thank you. This evening, I'd like to announce that the Employee of the Month for February is Stacy Dooley of the Purchasing Department for the work she performed creating an in-house office supply catalog. This will make the process of placing purchasing orders more efficient and easier for borough employees. I'd also like to note that on tonight's agenda, we have the addition the council has at their place, Resolution 51-2010. This was posted on the bulletin board outside. And we noticed that Resolution 55-2010 has been removed, as there's already a current contract and we don't need to reinstate that. At this time, I'll invite the public to come forward and speak about any item that's on the work agenda or the resolutions to be discussed this evening. If you would step to the lectern, please print your name and address and speak it in an audible tone so we may catch it for recording and so that the clerk may capture it for the minutes. Is there anyone wishing to be heard on any item on the work agenda or the resolutions? Seeing none, we'll go on to the first agenda item, the Middlesex Regional Educational Services Commission Cooperative Pricing System. Mr. Cody.
I can talk about that. The Borough of Madison is currently a participant in the state purchasing contract, the Morris County Co-op, and the Somerset County Co-op. There's an opportunity to buy products that are not currently available through those sources, in particular in the recreational area, by joining at a no-fee basis the Middlesex Regional Educational Service Commission Co-op. It's non-binding. We don't have to purchase any materials from there, but by pooling the purchasing power of the municipalities and school districts in Middlesex County, they've extended that purchasing power to other communities. We would be one of the few communities from Morris County to join, and the opportunity would be that in terms of the MRC project, that this could be particularly advantageous in terms of the pricing for the materials that may needed to be purchased for that project. And so it's recommended that we join.
Ms. Sugimoto.
Thank you. Do we have the same organization in our county?
No, this was formed by an educational initiative. We have the Morris County Co-op, which is primarily municipalities of which some school districts belong. Mm-hmm. The school district, which is represented by the president and vice president of the board, have a co-op that they purchase through, but there's nothing similar to my knowledge in Morris County that has this menu of products and services that Middlesex provides.
Have you compared the differences in terms of the prices?
In terms of the prices, no, because we haven't gone out to order anything from, we haven't joined yet. The pricing that's provided for here is, the only fee is built into the price submitted by the vendor. So we would have the opportunity to solicit quotes and or to just do a direct purchase from this vendor and then compare it to what the market is, or to test the market by getting competitive quotes from another vendor. But the purpose of here is historically, when we go through the co-op or through the state contract or through the Somerset co-op, it's significantly lower than just going out on a bid process. Even though there's less competition, there's more purchasing power in the co-op, so we get a better price.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Any questions?
She's always.
If there are no further questions, this will be listed on the consent agenda. Board of Ed Shared Services Committee, Mr. Conley.
Yes, this is our third annual, authorized in this committee. Typically 3 members from the council, along with members of the Board of Education. The only somewhat given has been the liaison to the Board of Education. The other would have been volunteers from the council, and I'm willing to serve again.
That would make sense. Your finance and Mr. Links, the Board of Education. Are you able to?
Yes.
Oh, is that a yes?
No, I'm sorry. No,
a
I'm
yummy
sorry.
sound.
No,
I didn't know what that. All right.
I think
And Jeannie's got her hand up.
Mrs.
Yeah, I just want to know something here, that I was never the liaison to Board of Education. That was one substitute
Right, that one, yeah.
for one meeting. And yes, I do want to volunteer for this.
What you'll notice on this agenda rec, on the next one, is if you recycle one from previous years, you're gonna make some mistakes.
That's, all right. Then fine, the
Mayor-
three of you are willing to serve?
Yes, Mayor, I don't know if this is proper to talk about combining the services into one now. Is it time to talk about
I
that?
think you should talk about that in the
I'd
Shared
like to,
Services Committee. But,
Well, okay, that's fine, that's good.
If I can ask you a question, Mayor, just.
yes, sir.
Why, just my own personal feeling of a lot of people in town, why the borough and the Board of Ed cannot share the municipality? How come they don't want to be our tenants at the Borough Hall? Could somebody explain that to me?
We'll bring it up at the next committee meeting again.
Okay. Just a lot of people are curious why that doesn't
I
take
think you
place.
have to ask the Board of Ed why they don't want to be our tenant.
Anybody from the Board of Ed want to talk about
No,
it?
no, no, it's not appropriate at this time.
People are concerned why,
Well-
why they don't start sharing right there.
Well, I guess they could go to the Board of Education meeting and ask as well, but I think we've fairly presented, and they have made their arguments why they don't feel they want to at this time. So.
Thank you.
Okay, Traffic Calming Committee. Gee, this is coming up, Bob.
This committee did not meet regularly in the second half of the year, but when we did meet, it was very effective. What I'd like to do is get the committee going again, and we will set regular meetings, so we will have it set for the year. And the typical from the council would be at least the liaison to engineering and public works, and then that would be Sam, and then volunteers. The mayor has served on it, and I was the other volunteer. And Doc has also been a volunteer. I would like to continue, but
Doc, do you want to continue?
I would love to continue on that.
And Mr. Conley? Okay,
all right.
all right. Very good. And the rest of the cast of characters
Yep.
would remain the same. Okay. MRC. Do you want to start this one, Mr. Conley? I want to say, first of all, yes, I did. After the last council meeting, the council meeting was January 11th. January 12th, I put T&M Associates and Field Turf and Marty Horn all together in one room so that they could share files. And upon doing so, they found out that there could be some problems with the slopes and wetlands on the property, but they have to still do the mapping of the high school property to find out where the slopes and wetlands are. But I guess that's where then, Bob, you pick up with the recommendation of the MRC, so.
So last Thursday, the Recreation Advisory Committee met, and they've been serving as the active recreation component of the task force for the 49 acres. They've been reviewing several layouts of a joint effort on both the 49 acres and on Board of Education property for turfing, and finally come up with a final plan of recommendation for the master plan for that site. In broad concept, it includes two multi-purpose rectangular fields in the pit area. By rectangular field, that means any rectangular sport, soccer, football, field hockey, lacrosse, and a rectangular multi-purpose field behind the high school at the just on the other side of the fence from the pit, and also a turfed baseball field on the high school property.